Hello again. I am now here with Laura Baumgartner. And Laura, do you want to do a quick intro of you and what you do?
Sure. So I currently work as a front-end developer, and I love it. I highly recommend it to anyone who's even a little interested in web development. I also dabble in Android development as well.
She does.
So I love it. It's good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, what's better? Do you think front end or Android?
I think Android.
Wow, great answer.
Yeah.
Really good answer.
It's good.
So we're going to talk a little bit about Highcharts and how we can use that for data visualization.
Yes. Okay, so the great thing about Highcharts is that you can use them very quickly. There's not a lot of setup or things you have to consider. It's literally just a script you grab from their website. You initialize it with the variable. They kind of walk you through very well in the documentation on their website how to use it. And you can use it in your mobile website. You can use it on pretty much anything. It's this great little JavaScript library, and so you can take data that's just in boring, just black and white key value pairs and make it a pretty bar graph or a pie chart or a tree map. So it's just a great tool for people to use for their data and how to visualize it for the world to see.
Yeah, and we pulled that into a web view on our Android app this weekend. And that was the one with like all the different blocks and how they fit together, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I worked with another data visualization person, and she got me the data, and I was like, well, how can we make this data more accessible and more graphic and just more easier to understand? So that was a fun thing for me for this project. I really liked it.
Cool. So let's dive into some code, and you can just show us really quickly how, if we were, doing another hackathon together in 2 weeks, how someone else could really quickly plug in and do some data visualization.
Absolutely.
All
Let's do it. Okay, so here is just a very simple index.html file from our repo, from our project. Now, normally I would never put inline styling or even inline scripts inside this file, but because we had to get it done in such a short amount of time, I was like, you know what, we're just going to make this as simple and as streamlined as possible, so this is definitely not best practice, and please don't judge me too harshly for committing this script inside of our file. But if you scroll down past all of my header, past all this good stuff. So
yeah, and how much of this is auto-generated versus you wrote this in one weekend?
So a lot of this is just stolen directly from Bootstrap. So we just used, because we wanted it to be mobile friendly, because we knew it was going to be used inside of a mobile app, and also because everything should be mobile friendly nowadays, right? So that's really important for me as well. So if you just go to the Highcharts website, you see how very cool it looks.
So
cool. You can do a demo, you can look at docs, and so if you just go over to docs, thinking about just general documentation.
Too many people hacking.
So there's a couple of different things you can do just to get started. So you have system requirements, installation. You can get it from NPM, from Bower. But what I just did, I just really grabbed it from your first chart. And so as you can see, you have this div ID of containers. You can style it inline just like that. And then inside the script function, it says, you can place it anywhere in a web page. And so one thing that's really important about Highcharts is that it looks for this parameter here, this container, which matches up to this div ID of container. So actually in my code, I actually named it container1, div ID equals container1. And as you can see, that's passed in right here for this function. And also this is it
has to know where to go to find it.
Exactly. And just for simplicity's sake, inside this script tag I also named this variable chart1.
Yeah.
And so that is just how you initialize this script up here, which is right here in Highcharts. As you can see, I have this script, and that actually links to Highcharts JS file. Yeah. And if you look at this, if you actually were to copy this link right here, then you can see where really all the magic happens.
You might be missing the H on that, but yeah. Keyboard shortcuts, love it.
Yep, so instead of putting all of this craziness in your code, which you're, I guess, welcome to do, it's so much easier just to say, hey, I want to reference this script. And then so it says, okay, I see this script, I see it's initialized here in my header, and then in my body is where I put the actual chart. So as you can see, a lot of this is just key value pairs, so like style, font size, vertical align, and this is all very well documented on their website. So you want to go look at that. We actually made a couple of different graphs. So as you can see, we have some data here. It says W, name is white, the color. And one thing that I'm really proud of with this graph specifically is that I really took the extra step of making it more web accessible. So instead of using brand colors that are a little bit closer to the actual brand, because I knew the text was going to be white, I said, okay, I'm going to go check these background colors and make sure that anyone can read them, whether they have perfect eyesight or not. So
great accessibility.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So as you can see, the title is down here as well. So you can have literally an infinite amount of data sets here of key value pairs, right? So as you can see, the script ends here. I stuck it in my Bootstrap column so it makes it all mobile, responsive, and friendly. And then actually, because I already had Highcharts initiated or initialized, I was able to do the same thing down here. So variable chart 2, container 2, which matches up with container 2. Where is that? Container 2. Div ID equals container 2. And as you can see, it's passed in right here. And my variable is also there as well in this function. So
can we scroll back up for a second
yeah,
there?
absolutely.
So we, for each of those key value pairs on the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
So talk me through, so this is the name, the parent, and the value. Is this the actual number that's being passed in? Like, is that actual data?
Correct, yep. The
something?
value is what is being rendered, and then this name is just the label for the actual map tree. So you can, so
you can see what the number is as well.
Yeah, and what's really cool about Highcharts is that it actually allows you to scroll over a lot of the data, so you can have like little modal bubbles pop up and have even more information. So it's really cool to do that. But we just wanted something quick and dirty, just to get this going.
Right.
And I will send you. There is a link. It's a live link right now. You can go look at our actual maps and just the full rendering of this file right here.
Yeah.
And do you have that link? Oh, actually, I can send it to you.
Is that the link that we load in our?
Yep, so the link is denverboulder.diversityincolorado.rock. So if you want to type that in for me, you can go check it out.
Yeah,
Denver Boulder.
Diversity Colorado Rocks. Typed that in before.
Great, and so this is our JS that's just rocking it out in our Bootstrap framework.
Great.
Yep. And so as you can see, the name is there, and also this hoverable data right here. That's the actual thing that's being rendered
in this chart 1 and chart 2.
Correct. Yep.
Cool.
So as you can see, you can have a little bit of data, you can have a lot of data, but it's just for great data visualization. Really puts you ahead of your competition. So it's really fun. And as you can see, this is WCAG compliant, which I'm really proud of.
Yeah, I'm glad that you were able to kind of bring that passion into our crew as well.
Yeah.